Alright, so today we're going to work on Project 4. It is the NIMS Level 1 Lathe pre-test drawing. I want to show you two different methods of drawing this. This is going to be our first foray into drawing round parts. It's not much difference, but it is a little different. So I'm going to go up here and check, make sure we're in inches. Just because the drawing's in inches, then it makes more sense. Remember last week I showed you can do a right click and sketch. However, I don't like using that method. I just soon go up here. The reason being is because a lot of times when I right click it, it doesn't pop up correctly. So I'm just going to go up here and click create and create sketch. I always like to pick the bottom one because it kind of throws it into the correct XYZ. Later on when we get into CAM, that'll make some more sense. So we're gonna we're gonna draw this first method in what I consider the pancake method. So I'll show you a little bit in a minute what I mean by that. So we're going to do a circle. We're going to start from left to right. So we got a 2 1/8 diameter, about 1.850 long base on this step shaft, for lack of better words. So let's draw that. So we're going to pick the center. We're going to go out to 2.125, enter. So we have a 2 1/8 circle. Let's finish our sketch. Let's extrude that to 1.850. Voila! We have just built the first base of this step shaft. Again, this is the pancake method. That's just a slang term I use. Let's draw the second round part. Create sketch. We want to draw on top of this. We want to do a circle again at the center and go out to 1.625. Finish it. Now you can see we've got our cylinder here that we've drawn with basically a pencil mark of where the next circle needs to be. So let's extrude that, pick it, and we can go up, down, down, basically drills a hole through it, but we want to go up. Now, how far do we want to go? Well, instead of breaking out the calculator, we'll let the Fusion do it for us. We'll go 2.750 minus 1.850, enter. So now we have the second section. So what we're doing, we're pancaking these cylinders on top of each other. That way we got round parts. Do not worry about the radius or the fillets right now, the chamfers. We'll put them on later. Let's create another one. Let's draw on top of this. We're going to do a circle. And this one is 1.125. Oh, it didn't take. Double click it. I have yet to figure out why it doesn't take sometimes. Finish it. Extrude it. Extrude this one. And we want to go. Let's go all the way up to the bottom of the chamfer. So let's go to 4 inches minus 2.75. Alright, one more circle, create sketch, up on top, circle, and this is going to be 0.625. 0.625. Oh, didn't take. Come on now. Let's go back and do it again. 625. Took that time. Finish the sketch. Extrude it. That one. And that one was 4.625 minus 4. So we have the basics of a step shaft right now. We just got to make a few more changes to it to get it to our drawing. So what we can do, we're not in sketch mode. Let's do some fillets. We want to fillet right here. Be careful where it highlights, because so you can highlight in there. Just right now, if you notice, the whole flat surface is highlighted. Flat surface, corner, internal corner, external corner, face, internal corner, diameter, wait a minute, diameter. So you got to be real careful where you highlight things. Click that. What radius? We want at 0.125. Voila. Let's do a chamfer. We want it on the corner, not the face, not I can't get it to highlight. Anyway, the corner. Our chamfer is 0.075. Now the only thing left we got to get is this. If we do chamfer, which technically it is a 45-degree chamfer, and we pick this, and we want the difference between 4 inches and 3.75, which is a 0.250. Watch what, wow dog, it did it. Anyway, the other day it didn't work. I can't tell you why it didn't work, and I had to actually go in there and edit my sketch and do it. But anyway, it worked today. So we have our drawing. Something kind of don't look right. Let's blow it up and see. Let's see what's going on. Let's get out of that. Let's roll it around. I guess it's right. It almost looked like it was a weird step right there, but it's not. So anyway, that is what I would consider the pancake method of drawing. It's when you draw the body, pancake the next one on top, pancake the next one on top, pancake the next one on top. So I'm going to X this out. I'm not going to save it. I'm just giving you two options of drawing circles, round parts that is. I don't want to save it. Alright, so now we're going to draw what I consider a half. It's kind of like programming the CNC lathe. I want to draw half of this thing, and then I'm going to revolve it to create a round body. Let's go in here, sketch. Again, I'm picking the bottom side. Let's start drawing some lines. And it'll make a little bit more sense once I start. So we're going to always start at the center. We're going to come up. We're going to go over. We're going to go down. We're going to go up. Oh crap, why didn't you just keep drawing? Going here. Going here. Let me think. Going down. We're going across. We're going down again. We're going across. And we're going down. Now if you watch, you'll see me hover. You see I don't know if you can see the little square blue box. When it hits that, that means that square blue box. Nope, I told you wrong. That don't mean nothing. Keep coming. That's the one I'm looking for. That one is, I'm not going, well, I guess I could draw that. I'm going to connect it. So now I have a rough outline of half. If I cut this step shaft in half, I have a rough outline. So we can either hit D or we can hit this. We need to start dimensioning it. What is this? Now, you got to remember when you're doing this, half of it, and revolving, we got to think in terms of radius and not diameters. So we're going to do 2.125 divided by 2. Whoa, that really screwed up. Let's do this to this and come out. That will be 1.625 divided by 2. Starting to take a little shape now. This one to here, that is going to be 1.125 divided by 2. And then we're going to roll this thing down a little bit. We're going to do this one to that one, and that will be 0.625 divided by 2. Alright, so all our diameters are set. Let's set our length. Alright, so we're going to do this line to that line, 1.850. This line to this line, 2.75. Roll, get this thing down some. This line to this line, what is that, 4 inches? 4. And this line to that line. That is 4.625. So, we have our rough half-shape drawing outline. Let's, I don't know if this chamfer will work. Let's draw this chamfer right now. So let's draw a line from here. And we can watch our degree mark. We want 135, not 135 and a half. Alright, come on. That wasn't right. But let's dimension from here to hold up. Let's do, where is it at? Sketch dimension. I thought there was another method. I want to go from here to here. Why is it not showing up? It's supposed to be an angular dimension line. Where is that at? Where is my angular dimension line? Alright, well, evidently it ain't working, so I don't know what it's doing. Let's get rid of that. I want to get this thing in a minute. That I want to delete. Let's try it again. I want to go from this point at 135. There we go. Take me long enough. Alright, so now what we want to do is trim. So you can select modify. The scissors are, you can hit T for trim, scissors, or drop down box. I don't care. And now, let's hover. You see how only that part is purple? Purple is what you're going to throw away. I want to throw that away. I want to throw that away. And I want to throw that away. Finish sketch. So now we have our half step shaft. We don't have radiuses or chamfers. That's fine. So what we want to do, this is where it gets fun. We want to revolve. Revolve a sketch profile around a selected axis. I want to revolve. It already picked up what I want to do. Now I got to select my axis. This will be my axis. And it already preloaded 360 degrees in there. It's the good thing about Fusion is it's a little intuitive. It's like, I think I know what you want to do, so I'm going to do it for you. And then you can change it if it's not what you want to do. You'll see that more when we get into manufacturing. When you get into manufacturing, it's like it knows what tool you want to use, so it'll pre-select it. And if you want to change it, it's fine. So I'll hit OK. Now, using the revolve method, we have a step shaft. The only thing left we got to do, just like before, put an 1/8 inch fillet right here, and a 0.75 chamfer here. And if you notice, we have arrived at the same thing. I guess it's my graphics card. It almost looks like it's not a smooth transition here and here. But anyway, so for the project that I'm getting y'all to do, it's going to be virtually, no, that's all right, I did change my mind. I did have some dimension changes, but I'm not. I want y'all to draw this, and I don't care which method you use, the pancake method or the revolving method. But what I want to do, it's roughly 10 dimensions on this print. So once you submit it, I'm going to go into, and I'll show you how I do it. I'll go up here and I'll just pick somebody's and I'll load theirs in. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to, let me just show you so you'll know how, if you want to check it first. So you can go up here to inspect, to measure, and I'll click this. It'll tell me the radius and the diameter. So it's like, okay, well, 2 1/8 is right. I'm going to hit inspect, measure, 1.625 right. So I'm going to say, yep, you got that right. There's a shortcut key for that. That's what it is, I want to check this one, 1.125. I'm going to hit I on my keyboard. Oops. 0.625, escape, I want to check from here to here, 1.85, what's the 854 deal? Minimum distance, I ain't worried about that. I'm looking about this distance. Probably help if I don't know if I've showed y'all this. You can check these little boxes and you can check that. So you know you can hit rotate by this orbit, or you can hit one of these and it sets it perfectly flat on the table. Alright, I want to check here to here, 2.75. I here to here, 4.625. I don't know what this minimum distance junk is. I do know. I'll show you. I'll show you what that means. What they're trying to do. If we rotate it, see, it's like it's drawing a trig triangle, and you can see it there. But this is the distance I'm wanting. So anyway, get rid of all that. Let's draw this. You can see the little shadow back here. It's just the way it's set up. So anyway, that is 2 different methods. So draw it, and like if I check this and you got 2 inches, I'm going to take off a point. So you can get 10 points for this, but every dimension that's wrong, it's going to be losing a point. So anyway, Oh, don't forget to save it in your CAD231. Call it Project 4. Save. And again, if y'all are needing some extra help, Tuesdays and Wednesdays I'm pretty much here. And if you send me an email, I can meet you there in the computer lab and we can kind of work on things. Y'all know something? I did something wrong right here. I got the radius on the wrong side. I guess that'd be a point off of me. It was supposed to be right here. Hang on one second. Alright, I'll have to erase that. So anyway, that is it. Thank y'all.